Hey, what's up, my friends? Hope that you're ready for some good, solid Kali training today. If you are, please do me a quick favor and make sure you subscribe to the channel. So hit that subscribe button right now. Give this video a thumbs up because we're going to be doing some double sword, double stick fighting techniques to help you enhance your double stick and double sword skills. And do me a quick favor, let me know in the comments, what areas of Kali have you found the most enjoyment in exploring and enhancing your skills? Have you been sticking more with the single stick or the double stick and sword, the knife, the Daga, the empty hands, the staff, the spear? Let me know. Let's head over to the garden and let's go ahead and get some training in today on some double stick, double swords. For today's training, all we're going to be needing is a pair of rattan sticks. Or you can also do today's training with a pair of training bolos just like this. I'm going to go ahead and work some with the training bolos, and then we'll also do a little bit of reps together with the actual sticks. In today's training, we're taking a look at a form, a short form. This is 10 movements that is focusing on the countering side, the countering techniques of the double sword or the double sticks. I recently did a video covering the counters on the single sword, single stick. I'll go ahead and post a link to that right up in one of the corners right here, also in the description below and at the end of this video, so make sure to check out that one if you have not already worked these countering movements on the single weapon. So let's go ahead, grab our training gear, and let's get to the drill for today, or the short form. I'm going to first demonstrate the form, a couple different angles, and then we'll go ahead, break it down nice and slow, movement for movement. Let's go ahead and break it down, movement for movement. You're going to notice that there's a little bit of footwork, just kind of moving to the right, moving to the left. If the footwork is a little bit challenging, just work on the hand motions first, and then you can always come back and start to work on incorporating the footwork. But it is very, very basic footwork. So let's go ahead and break it down, movement to movement. You're going to notice that this is 10 movements of the form. We're working the right dominant side of the countering techniques, and then we're also working the left dominant side of the countering techniques. So again, we're focusing on all the basic counters within the short form. So we're starting off any kind of fighting position that you can take. You can even kind of start off in this neutral kind of form position that we start our forms in here at Kali Center. But let's go ahead and take a look at it. So movement number one, we're going to be going into our deflections or sweeps. Some styles would call this a four-wall. We're going to go ahead and go high and protect our left side of our face. Nice and high, left side of the head. Then we're going to step 180 degrees and we're going to protect the right side of the knee, the low line right there. Now we're going to move into our umbrella countering techniques. So we're going to come into this crossed position just like this. Right hand is on top. I'm going to step out to the right and go into what's called our inside high umbrella. Okay, from here, I'm going to take this down on the right hand as my left hand raises to position. I'm going to step to the left and go to my high outside umbrella just like this. My right hand's going to cut low as it sweeps. Right hand's on top. I'm going to step to the right and I'm coming into what's called the low inside umbrella just like this. Okay? Let's take a look at that again, just isolating the right-hand side. So we can even start right here. We go into 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 right there. Okay? Once we achieve this low inside umbrella, this sets us up to start working on the left side now. So from here, I'm going to step to the left, boom, right there, and I'm going to protect the right side of my head. High deflections right here. Stepping to the right, protecting the left knee or the left low line. Left hand is on top, stepping to the left, high inside umbrella right there. Dropping down that vertical cut on the left hand weapon side, stepping to the right, high outside umbrella. Cut, sweep that left hand over, left hand is on top, stepping to the left to that inside low umbrella right there. All right, that's the breakdown. So let's go ahead and count it out and make sure that we have all the movements. Here we have 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. A couple of key points to focus on these countering techniques is that we want to make sure that we're ending in a position on each one of these where we're posing a threat onto the opponent, and that way we can quickly return a countering strike once we counter their attempt of their attack. Once we counter that, we have to be in a position so we can strike a countering strike and then get back to the offense. Okay, it's very, very important. That's a very basic principle, overriding fundamental principle of Kali, is the offensive side. So we're looking at counters in more of a counter offense type of method. All right, so when we come out here to our deflections, you're gonna notice how these are angled. They're not straight up like this, they're angled. There's a diagonal, so you're bracing with that diagonal strike, which gives you a lot of good leverage, but then you're also there ready to return thrusts and ready to return the cuts. However you need to work that. Even when we come to that low line, you're gonna see that now we're ready to return a thrust. We could return multiple thrusts. We can also come back into the cuts, into using the back edge of the blades. All right, we can have various counter attacks and offensive attacks that we could work off of on these positions. When we take a look at the umbrella techniques, make sure that you don't open your umbrella too wide, okay? You want this to go bam, right there. Notice that that left hand, which is supporting the right hand's taking the blunt of the force of the opponent's attack, and the left hand is in position where the thrust is on the opponent. And then the cutting edge is on that weapon hand right there. Okay, so you gotta make sure you keep that. Don't let this go out too far, and now you're leaving yourself open. Same thing on that outside umbrella. Boom, we're gonna stop that right here. Don't go too far and open yourself back up. We stop this right here. Notice that now that thrust is back on the opponent. Same thing on that low umbrella. Wham, right there. You notice that the thrust of that left hand, the supporting hand, is back on the opponent. You're also gonna notice that the puño strike of my right hand is also facing the opponent, which then that blade edge can come in very, very quickly, very efficiently. So we don't want this to be way over here and now we're overexposing our flank. Okay, so each of these positions not only provide protection on the initial strike of our opponent, but it's also providing further protection from multiple blows, so that way if we needed to, we can go into multiple counters, and it's giving us an avenue to get a pathway to get back to the offense as well. So a couple little details to pay attention to while you're working through the form. All right, I went ahead and switched out to some sticks. Let's go ahead and get a few reps in together working this form nice and slow. All right, so from here, let's go ahead and take a fighting stance just like this, and just nice and slow go through the movements of the form together. Let's get about 3 repetitions in together. So we have 1, stepping to the right, protecting the left side of the head. 2, protecting that left knee. 3, inside umbrella, take it down. 4, outside high umbrella, sweep it across on that cut. 5, low umbrella on the inside. 6, protecting the right ear. 7, protecting the left knee. Inside umbrella on the left-hand side, take it down. 9, outside umbrella on the left-hand side, cut and sweep. And then 10 is that low inside umbrella on the left-hand side. then bring it back into your position, and you're ready to go again. Let's go ahead and count it out, nice and slow, make it smooth. Here we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Bring it back one more time, just a little bit faster. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. This is a great short form and little drill to work on the basic fundamental countering techniques on your double equal length weapons, your 2 sticks or your 2 swords, your 2 bolos. Work it out, take it nice and slow. Again, if you need to, just kind of start working on the hands. Get the hand parts down first, and then you can come back and start to incorporate some of that basic footwork. Again, I'll go ahead and leave a link to the countering videos, the countering technique video that I did on the single weapon as well, so that way if you missed it, you can go ahead and catch that one, review that one. That's going to help you out in coming back to the double weapons right here. You need it? No, you can start off training with the double weapons as well, you know, and this is a great way just to work those basic countering techniques. This form right here is the exact training that we give our students when they're starting off on their double sticks or their double sword countering techniques. The deflections and the umbrellas are the primary and fundamental countering techniques. So you're getting kind of an insider look at how we structure our forms and our drills and all that for our students that train with us over at our online school and also in person. If you want to take your Kali training to the next level with us here at Kali Center and let us help you achieve that Kali beast that's inside of you, make sure to head over to KaliCenter.com and go check out our further online training courses, our online training school, DVD downloads, and you can also check out our chapters to see if there's any training groups in your area. We are also, starting of 2022, looking to grow more chapter groups. So if you're interested in becoming a chapter leader, an official chapter leader with Kali Center, and you have that kind of itch in you, that desire to teach and share the knowledge that you learn in your Kali training, make sure to hit me up. I've got some information about that over at KaliCenter.com as well. You can go check that out. And if that's something that is an interest of you, make sure to contact me and we can talk further about that and getting you set up as a chapter leader. Until next time, make sure to get outside, let nature be your Kali dojo, and go practice your double stick, double sword countering techniques. And I'll see you guys back here next time.